Alright, what's going on guys, and welcome to the video. So, we're going to be looking at a game in the LT-432. This is on Ensk, and one of my least favorite maps, guys, like ever in freaking World of Tanks. Like, I cannot stand Ensk, but it is what it is. I've started just running down the middle of the map in my light tanks to get all these initial spots on people that are crossing. And, a lot of times I don't even get shots on any of them, it was kind of unlucky that we spotted people only going this way, because I think a lot of the team spawns like over here already, so it might have been better to spot it like from here anyway. But there's a wall there, so you have to like shoot the wall first. It is what it is, guys. I sit here for a little bit, and this game is pretty boring. We're gonna like 2 times through it. It's boring up until the end, right? So I'm just running around, I'm looking for something to do, and that's what I'm always doing on this map. I never have any clue what the hell I want to do, guys. So I'm seeing if I can get a shot maybe on the 130, but he moves, and I'm looking to see maybe I can, fiddle around here and get some shots into these heavies. And, it's just... this map is just so bad for light tanks, guys. I get a shot into the T-29, the side of his turret, and it bounces somehow. He like turns it right at the last second or something like that. And unfortunately that one doesn't go in, so now I'm just waiting for the SU-122 is actually coming up, and he gets really aggressive. So I let him come up first, right? And he's going to come up around me, and then I'm going to cross over, and I want to try to see if we can press these heavies. But the way I'm seeing on the map, guys, is like, if anything, right now, like, this kind of needs help, like the field. And something else I was looking at was like, look, guys, all these heavies are here, right? Everyone on the map is spotted, except the T-20, who's dead anyway. So everyone's spotted. So that means that they're pretty much all their enemies are either here or here and stuff like that. And I'm seeing, look, Tiger P, ISM, T-29. I'm thinking I could just come around like this and get shots like this. So that's what I was thinking, guys. If you want to know my thought process, Tiger P is in the open, and I think ISM is coming up too, right? I think this is an easy play to make, right? We could just swing around the corner and take shots at these guys. What I'm concerned about is, like, now I see T-34-3 coming up and stuff like that. So you have to just be mindful of what's going on around you. But I'm gonna take the risk and make the play anyway, and whip through here, guys, and here comes the ISM. So we get a shot to the ISM. I think this guy does hit me, maybe, I'm not sure. He doesn't. And now I'm in a predicament where, like, it seemed like my guys died kind of quick or something, and like they all stacked up there, and now I'm kind of, I can't really get out, because I was thinking I might have been able to clean up the ISM, but it wasn't the case. So now I'm coming out here, guys, and I'm going to see maybe if I can get another shot into him or something. This guy's drawing all over the map. I don't know why people do this sometimes. It's freaking annoying as shit when you have XVM. They like draw on the map and they'll say like shitters and shit. This guy said fags. It's just, I don't know, these people, man, but whatever. So I see the T-29 coming up, right? He doesn't know I'm here. And this is just map awareness, guys. This is all I'm trying to do. So I'm going to wait for the T-29 to approach. I don't want to get spotted. I'm going to wait for him to come around the corner, and then I'm going to poke on this guy. Bounce again. Like, come on, guys. Like, really? So we hit him here. Luckily, the ISM moved, I guess. So he's, like, over here now. And we clean that guy up, and now we have the ISM. I'm going to get away from his gun, and we have the T-43 to assist us. Now I'm going to pull around the corner. I'm spotted, so I know this Tiger P knows I'm here and everything like that. So now it's just me and the T-43 against these two guys. So I can work with this, guys, right? Like, I'm good at these 2v2 situations. T-43 comes around, ISM turns his turret. This is game over for the ISM. And this is just something you have to... We bounce the back of the ISM, guys. Like, what is with the way these things are armored, We get a shot into his turret there, and he cleans up this guy. I finally clean up the ISM. I don't know how the hell I bounced the back of this guy's tank, guys. I guess it was just the angle, like my gun was on the flat part or something or other. Like, I don't know, guys. It is what it is. And now I see that the SU-122 is full HP, and this SU-130, can be taken out. So I'm going to create angles, guys. That's what I always talk about on this map. I create angles, get a shot into the SU-130. I'm going to pull back so he can't get a shot into me. He actually tries to snapshot me, but there's just no way, guys, right? He was going to get that. I take one more shot into him. I'm trying to let the SU-122 take a shot there, or kill him, but I didn't want to take a shot, right, guys? So let me drop my camera, so we're going to get towards the end of this game, you can see my HP and stuff like that. There we go. And you know, we only took one shot from the T-29, right, guys? Get a shot into the P-44 here, and SU-122 is able to help me. And now we are just looking to, you know, basically clean up the rest of this team. I'm thinking it's game over, but the HP is fairly close, guys. The HP is fairly close, and you'll kind of see what happens here. So we're at 1327 damage. We have no spotting damage, of course, because the spotting damage on this map is almost irrelevant. I mean, the map is 600 meters long. You know, there's nothing to really spot, but the map is 600 meters long to begin with. So, you know, you can pretty much see almost the entire map if you have full view range. So here's the UDES, guys. And I'm thinking, like, maybe I could press this guy, get shots into him. I get one into him here. I'm trying to get behind the cover. Luckily, he tracks me because I'm just at an angle there. I could try and get one more shot into him here. And now I'm looking to press him. It's 13-13, guys. It's just me and the SU against the LT-432 and the UDES. And that's how this game turns out. The SU is full HP, right? And I'm not quite sure what I want to do in this situation now. I'm realizing that it's a very close game. I don't want to throw away my HP, so I'm going to kind of run out of here. And I see that the LT-432 is capping, so you know, we're going to go after this guy. The UDES spots me. I'm sure of it. You know, couldn't. There's no way it could have been the LT-432. I take a blind shot at him. He tracks me. Luckily, again, I got very lucky with him tracking me twice, guys. But you know, the LT-432 is kind of a trollish tank with trollish armor, and you will see that when I go after this guy. SU-122 comes around the corner here. He's trying to take a shot at the LT. He misses, and you know, he's not even trying to dodge this guy. He's just sitting here getting whacked by this guy. I take a shot at him. I bounce. I take another shot at him, I miss. I take another shot at him, guys, I bounce, but he's hitting me, you know, which is just incredible if you ask me. I finally hit him here, and now I'm going to come around the backside of him, clean him up without him getting another shot into me, and we're at about a little over half our HP, guys. SU-122 is still alive, and now he's not. So it's just me, guys, against the UDES, and in this scenario, guys, normally you would be able to outspot someone, right? You'd be able to outspot a TD, maybe. You know, you'd be able to get around them, flank them. When it comes to the UDES and the STRVs, guys, you cannot press these guys because they have more concealment than you do. These things are a nightmare to deal with, guys, as a light tank because they are practically invisible. These things have like over 40% concealment when they're, you know, even when they're, especially when they're bushed up and they're still, right, guys? So this guy spots me. Like, I'm thinking maybe I can cap and you know, get away with this, right, guys, and cap out and draw him in, but he can shoot underneath this thing, and I knew that when I got there. But I'm thinking maybe you know, at the very least I can spot him when he comes out or something. I can't spot him, guys. He took a shot at me there, and it's just like there's just no way. Like, you cannot outspot these guys. Even on a map this small, I could rush him, take one shot, you know what I mean? But if he hits me with two shots, I'm pretty sure that's it. You know what I mean, guys? I'm pretty sure I'm a two-shot to him. So there's just no way to really go about this, guys. You know, you have to just be patient and try and wait for them to make a mistake because you can't outspot these guys. They are practically invisible. It's like trying to dig out an even 90. You will not spot them until you proxy them, you know, unless they take a shot that isn't solid bush. You know what I mean? So this is what I'm going to do, guys. I'm just going to come to this corner and I'm going to wait. If I was full HP, I would go after this guy. But I'm half HP. I'm a two-shot to him. I'm like 95% sure I'm a two-shot to the UDES. I know the STRV-S1 is like 400 alpha. Maybe I'm wrong, and this guy, even with high rolls, I'm a three-shot, but I don't believe so, guys. I'm pretty sure I'm a two-shot to this guy, and I'm not going to press him. We're literally just going to sit here and wait, guys. And I like what this guy says in the chat. You'll see it coming up. He says, a good hunter is a patient one, or something like that. I guess that's like the way you would think of a lion, right, or something like that. So I'm going to fast forward, guys. We're on 4 times now, and you know, let him get bored and make a mistake. This is intense waiting. There's a bunch of guys still watching this game, guys, or gals, and they're still watching me, and you know, it makes it exciting, guys. Gets the adrenaline going a little bit, you know, when you have a crowd watching you. But we're just going to sit here, guys, and he probably went back to cover. Like a leopard in a bush. A good hunter is a patient one. Like, these guys are funny, man. And I say he can outspot me, so it isn't easy. Probably get too into me before I even light him, which is true, and that's exactly what I was telling you guys. And that's what I'm thinking, right, guys? Maybe a much better player than me can figure out a way to maneuver around and get him without even hardly getting hit, or just getting hit once, guys. But I'm gonna play it as I, think is the right way to play it. We'll 2x it now, as it's getting closer to the end, and your call. And he's right, it is my call, guys. I'm just going to sit here and wait. And I told them, I told these guys, and here he comes, and I shoot him, and I don't even believe I get spotted right away. I do, but he doesn't get a shot on me somehow, and now I'm going to run around this guy, guys. Okay, I just completely outplayed this guy, and we're going to go back, and I'm going to show you this again in half times. In slow-mo. I'm going to show you guys this situation, right? So this happens when people. So when people draw on the map or anything like that, guys, and you redo the replay, it reloads everything, so everything comes up on the map. You can see like all the dots and crap everywhere. So that's why that happened. That guy, what that guy said before, was still drawn on the map when you reload the UI. I guess is what happens. So here this guy comes, right, guys? And I spot him before he spots me, right? Because I'm in the bush, and this guy, clearly wasn't. Like, I was able to get like vision like this or like that or something. So we get a shot into him, and I'm trying to track him, right, guys? I want to track this guy so he can't get his gun turned. I don't think we fully tracked him there, and I'm spotted right away. Somehow this guy doesn't get a shot into me. I guess it's because of the way I was angled here, like he just didn't have the right angle. And I get another shot into him. So we got 2 first shot opportunities, if that makes sense. And now, this guy is basically a 2-shot to me. So he's coming up. I'm going to poke one more time because he's still driving straight, right? And I'm going to make the move to go around him. And now you can see this guy still doesn't get a shot into me because I throw him off guard by going around him, right, guys? And now this is game over. Like, this guy did not play this well at all. If he came up to me, guys, you'll see. We clean him up here, right? And we get 4 shots into this guy without him even taking a shot into me. And this is why I waited, guys, because if I play his game, right, if I go up to him like this and he's sitting like in this bush, he backs up a little bit, 1 shot, 2 shot, by the time I get to him, even with this mobility, right, guys, and it could be game over. So that's why I wait, guys. You could say what you want, but I thought this was the right play. And as it turns out, we get 4 shots into this guy before he's even able to hit me once. And I think this guy seemed like a good player. He's green by XVM standards, But I think maybe a better player with the UDES could have gotten at least 1 into me, even at the angle I was at, guys. But that's how you have to, play against these people. You got to wait for them to make a mistake, and if he didn't rush me, then I would have rushed him, because I don't want to draw, guys. I hate getting draws. It's just not the way that I play. I don't like draws, guys. That's plain and simple. I would rather take a loss, or take the chance and get a loss, than than draw. So if you're ever in a situation like this, guys, this is what I advise that you do. If it's you against a UDES or an STRV, or like, I don't know, maybe a T67 or like something like that has insane amount of concealment, like Hellcat, something like that. Try and wait for them to make a mistake, and just know the tank you're dealing with. Like the UDES, when it's in it has to do that siege mode, right? I think the UDES still, they confuse me, guys, because there's like some of them are like medium tanks, right? But like this is a TD, right? And the UDES 03 and the STRV and stuff like that, where they have to go into siege mode, and then they turn like so freaking slow, right, guys? I'm gonna blow my camera up so you guys can see me like making all these motions, right? So they go into siege mode, and then they have to like turn and stuff, and they can't turn fast at all. Like the S1 and the UDES and stuff, it's brutal. And the Hellcats, guys, and the T67 and all those tanks, the M8A1, their turret speed is freaking mad slow. So you can use that to your advantage and swing around these guys. So know what kind of tanks you're dealing with, guys. If it was an SU-100Y, for instance, like you know, I had to deal with in the Covenanter in a 3-mark game that I'm not sure if I'll post that one first or not, but I got killed by a 100Y that I was trying to kind of spot, but there were other people there too. The 100Y has no concealment, so use that to your advantage. Try and, you know, come up on them slowly, maybe through bushes. Just know what you're working with, guys. You know, don't just run out there and do the same thing with every single tank, because you can't, right? So just, I know we talked a lot about the strategy of this, but just wait, guys. Wait it out. And this guy made a mistake, and you know, he played my game instead of me playing his, and I freaking ran, you know, I did a ring around the rosy with this guy, man. I mean, this guy had no chance. Once I got around him, 4 shots, guys, and that was it. We cleaned him right up. And when I first shot this guy, guys, in the game, I thought he didn't spot me. I thought, like, he was here, and I had 2 bushes, and I thought it was possible that he didn't even spot me from the first shot, because I thought he would have taken a shot after I took my first shot, right? Because I poked on him again, but he didn't. So anyway, guys, we're, you know, talking a bunch about this, but I want to emphasize this to you guys. Don't feel like you got to run out there and win the game. You know, you can always be patient. There was plenty of time on the clock. We waited it out. This guy had to come to me, and we annihilated him, guys. 2,464 damage, 4 kills. Let's get into the end plates now. So, I think I have them open already. I should. And this is a second class, guys. That was a terrible circle. The second class, 2,656 damage was the total. 4 kills, 1,101 experience, guys. And let's take a look at the. Let's see how he did. 3,194 damage. And this guy is a good player, man. Like he did very well. It's just not in this situation. He just wasn't sure how to play it, I guess. And you know, maybe he doesn't play the UDES very often. And their LT-432, for being a red player, did pretty well, if you ask me. I think he was red by XVM standards, but you never know, guys. Some people can have great games, you know. We didn't make much coin out of this, guys. Like the LT-432 is really not made for making coin. I've noticed this. It is a premium, but it never makes any freaking coin. You know, we took a good amount of shots this game, guys. Again, here's the damage. We didn't have any assist damage at all because Ensk, right? And 12-minute game, guys. Almost 13-minute game. And that's it. So I hope you enjoyed this one, guys. If you take a quick look, this is how we have this thing set up, by the way. My crew is phenomenal on this thing. You know, we have brothers in arms. We have, you know, the snapshot, the 2 snapshot things, whatever they're called, for the driver and for the gunner. Concealment, pretty much all around, except for 50% on the commander. This is only a 3 crew tank, guys. And you know, we have a couple other things here like repairs and situational awareness, recon, etc. And we are looking at 36.44% concealment on this thing, guys, this thing has really good stats, guys. Honestly, if you take a look at the stats I have over here, let's zoom this in and just take a look over here. 2,500 DPM, 1.8 aiming time, 0.34 dispersion, like all this is pretty damn good. 36.44% concealment. The spotting I don't have open right now, but it's like 480 something view range or something like that without binocs. We run the optics in the spotting slot or whatever that is. Rammer, and most importantly, guys, I learned this from Skill for Lithuania, the modified configuration, which basically gives you a freebie when it comes to someone lighting you on fire. So the first time you get lit on fire from like an ammo rack or engine fire or whatever the heck it is, it doesn't apply. Like you don't get hit with fire. So modified configuration, guys, run this shit. I'm telling you guys, you'll never catch on fire. I don't think I've caught on fire once since I've run that. And then obviously we're running rations. That's it, guys. What is our average, you know, stats looking like in this tank? Do I have it here somewhere? LT-432 might be like behind my camera or something like that. It is. I can't actually. I can see through it, but you guys can't. 1,174 damage, guys. 51% win rate and 233 battles we've played in this tank. So not bad, guys. Like not bad at all. I used to do more damage in this tank, but I started focusing more on spotting and getting the wins. But that's it, guys. You know, I really hope you enjoyed this game. I know we've you know, kind of like beat this video dead when it comes to you know, me telling you guys kind of the strategy behind it. But just wait it out, guys. Don't play these TDs games. Play your own game, and you know, do what you think is the right way of handling the situation. and you might just come out with the win like I did here. So that's it, guys, and I will catch you for the next one. Take care, and bye-bye.